Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Brooks and Blaine. Welcome back to the Abrazo Football Podcast. Coming at you for midweek episode. Brooks, how you feeling, man?
Feeling nice, still in the States, so, 35 degrees here. It's very hot, but feeling good. How about you?
Yeah, man. I don't know. We got a little bit of cold in our air nowadays. I was walking
Amazing.
out of the office today, and we were saying, you know, summer's coming to an end, and it's always a depressing time of the year. Just not because I don't want summer to end. Just the year's almost over now. We're in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
We
it's
only got three
crazy.
months left.
It's
3 months
insane.
left on 9-7, 7-9, depending on where you are in the world. Figure it out. Okay, Brooks, what do we got for the people today? What are we talking?
So, first things first, we're going to be talking about can City go four in a row? Is this a possibility?
Okay.
Are they going to do it? Do they have the power? Can anybody in APL stop them? The next thing we're going to talk about is our predictions for Ballon d'Or. The next thing we're going to talk about is we're going to do our own version of buy, start, and sell.
Let's go.
And I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I think that pretty much. Did you say Ballon d'Or snub? Did you say that
Oh,
already?
yeah, yeah,
That's
and
the
Ballon
first.
d'Or snub.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Let's do it.
Where do you want to start? Kansas City go?
Yeah. Okay. Can they? Okay. Can they do the four peak? Is that a word?
Yeah,
I
2023.
mean, I, I mean, there's nothing that says they can't. Who's gonna stop them?
Yeah, I
Who's
guess
gonna
that's the
stop
question.
them? It's theirs. They starting strong, all in getting hat tricks. Rodri scoring worldies. Kevin De Bruyne blew his knee out. They thought they were done. Bernardo Silva said, "Nah."
Yeah, I
They said,
got you.
Let us sign the Belgian boy wonder Jeremy Doku. What up, boy? I don't know. I think they're gonna win the title.
But because when we did this, what, right before the season started, even you were like, I think Arsenal can do it, just because maybe Man City, is going to be sleeping a bit. They won it all
They
already. De
ain't
Bruyne's
sleeping.
out. They're not
They
sleeping.
ain't sleeping.
I was even like, oh,
They like.
cool. I was even like, oh, Pep got back surgery. He's gonna be out 3 weeks. This is amazing.
I forgot
I
he
said
hasn't been an
their
any of the
coach.
games. Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah. No, I mean, everything points to this is gonna happen again. I mean, obviously, we're 4 weeks in. You know, it's four
Dog,
weeks.
they doing this one for Pep. They like, yo, coach about to die in a surgery, man. We gotta do it for Pep. Pep phones in. He's like, yo, I'm in so much pain, but if you guys win, I might be able to sleep tonight. He putting pressure on this team from the hospital bed. Shout out to Pep. I don't like you, but get well soon, brother.
I like you, my Catalan brother. So hopefully you feel better soon. But I
That's
do want
crazy,
City to
yeah.
drop some games. I mean, come on. This is like we talked about how Arsenal had a pretty good start. Could have been better, but I mean, honestly, look, it's 4 games in. Will they do it? They're probably going to do it. They're probably going to do it.
I mean, I will say this: Arsenal showed some heart
They did.
last
They
weekend.
looked as the best they
They
looked all
showed
season.
some heart. Yeah,
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not. I mean, here's the problem. Here's the problem with Arsenal. Your boy, he got called up to England. He think he fly now. You want to wear the number 14? Eddie, relax. You ain't in Hollywood. Relax, dog. But if Eddie, I mean, I guess Gabriel Jesus isn't injured anymore, but
Yeah.
you don't rate him. Who's? I mean, I feel they need a little bit more depth.
They
That's
do.
all. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm with you. I'm with
They
you.
if they stay healthy, I mean, there's no reason why
Yeah.
they can't go,
But
toe to toe
yeah.
and they'll make up some points. They'll make up some points.
Yeah, but now they
Like
got
what they
Champions League to deal with.
bomb, bomb out, bomb out of the Champions League. Just bomb out. Just put
Okay.
out a weak team and get eliminated early.
Let's just
Bomb out of the FA Cup. You get to join in the third round, fourth
yeah,
round.
yeah.
Bomb out. You're not with Chelsea down here playing in the first round of the FA Cup. That's embarrassing. Okay, that's all I gotta say
All right, so then
about
let's
that.
move
I'm
this then.
depressed.
Let's move this quickly out of the depression zone then. So we both think obviously
Oh
they can
my
do it. I don't
gosh.
think it's anything in
Yeah.
this album right now. But so then speaking to that, we talked about I think we should go next into buy sell start.
Whew. Okay.
You got yours?
So full disclosure, I have mine, but it's not all current players. Like I
Oh,
did
nice.
I did
Curveball.
one yeah, curveball. One's current and one's like
Okay.
last generation.
Okay.
Last gen. Like not grew up watching, but like we grew up with.
Yeah. Got it.
Kind
All
of.
right.
Yeah.
So
makes
should I go
sense.
first or should you?
I'll go first. I got
Okay.
my list. Okay, so first. Okay, so this is for fullbacks.
Okay.
Okay. Denzel Dumfries, Alexander Arnold, or who did I write down? Oh, Ashraf Hakimi. Start, sell, bench.
Grace, you can come in. I'm gonna say. I feel like you could get a lot of money for Alexander Arnold, especially in England. English,
Oh,
he's rated highly, especially there. So I'm gonna say sell him.
yeah. He's wearing the armband for Arsenal. You could get a lot of money for Trent.
So sell him. It's hard, but Hakimi's hard because that lawsuit thing isn't over yet, right?
I I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna bench him
Probably.
because I think Dumfries right now is kind of untouchable.
Okay.
I'm gonna start
Coming off a
Dumfries.
Champions League final.
Yeah.
Very good. Win today with the Dutch.
Yep, the
Oh,
belt.
shout
Yeah,
out the
yeah,
Dutch.
yeah. So I mean, he holds down his place there. So that's my move, starting him.
Okay. Okay. Let's go with you. What you got for me?
So I have a midfield trio, and they're all current. So we got Enzo,
Okay.
Caicedo,
My man.
Odegaard.
My men's in them. You dirty and you're evil. You're evil. I mean, so the it's hard because they all play different parts. But
Yeah.
if I was setting a team up, dang, my man just sent me a picture of a Winnebago. Hey, we're going camping. All right, Enzo, Casado, Martin Odegaard. If I'm being honest, if I'm being completely honest with myself, okay, so what you did was smart. If we're talking about getting to the money,
Yeah.
Odegaard's going for more than Enzo and Caicedo,
Right
in my
now, I
opinion.
think yeah, yeah.
Odegaard, Martin Odegaard from the Gooners? Are you kidding me? So
And they
if
paid
it's
60
about
for him.
yo, Real Madrid reject, but he was signed as a wonderkid at Real Madrid. I feel like you would get the most money for him.
Yeah.
But if I'm being honest, I mean, this is why it's bad. I would sell Caicedo, but I
Okay.
don't know that anyone's paying
What
what
you
we
just
just
paid.
for Caicedo. I know I'd make a ton of money off of Martin Odegaard, but if money is not really a part of it,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like sell him to get him out of the club and not like the financial. Caicedo go, bench your boy. I'm playing the captain.
All
I'm
right.
playing the.
I
I
think that's
rate
a
him.
smart. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think I
I
would be
rate
doing
him.
the same thing. You gotta build around that guy.
Yeah, I rate him.
Yeah, amazing.
Okay. All right, here we go. Legacy. Not legacy, like last generation we grew up with, more or less. Okay, midfield also.
Okay.
Tried to keep the roles similar. Okay, so we got my man's Frank Lampard. Your man's
Don't say it.
Shabby.
Okay.
Okay. The coach. And then my other man, Yaya Toure.
Ooh.
Start one, sell one, bench one.
Okay, so because like you said, you can go either direction. You could be like, oh, let me like make a bunch of money off of this. But if the thing is for this, you don't need to make a bunch of money because you got the best. I think one of the best to ever do it. And I'm gonna say I am starting Xavi.
He's starting to coach.
I'm benching, yeah, because I think that he's amazing.
This
He can-
man is biased.
He
This
can
is
do
a
it all.
compromised individual we are looking at, ladies and gentlemen. This gentleman has been compromised.
He could do it
Go
all. He
on
could
and
carry it
finish.
forward. He could play defense. He could. That dude had had a kind of a laser on his foot. This dude could shoot from anywhere.
He
Um,
did have a laser
you couldn't push him
cannon
off the
foot.
ball either. I remember that was one of the first dudes I said, "This guy's playing the wrong sport. This dude should be playing American football."
Yo,
Um, so to be honest, like it's hard because honestly, I would maybe, depending on what league I'm playing in, I would start him over. I mean, I know it's crazy people are gonna come for me, but over Xavi just because.
I,
What?
no, I was just gonna say they started in the midfield together once upon a time, so
Yeah,
it's not. It's hard. It'd be hard to choose. That's fair to say,
because
especially if you're saying depending on what league you're in.
exactly, yeah, and who else is beside you? I feel like obviously Xavi can probably make anyone better, but also it's it's limited. The things that he can do, he does miraculously and beautifully and very very well. But I feel like they're going to come from this all around too. I feel like Yaya Toure might have a little bit of an edge just because he really could go defense, offense, defense to offense. Again, that power that he had, both from his foot and also just like body to body with him, you can't push him off the ball. So anyway, I'm stick with starting Xavi, benching Yaya Toure because why not? That's an amazing guy to come off the bench, and then yeah, I'm still your boy.
The bias runs
Yeah.
deep, y'all. The bias runs deep. Okay, I'm choosing not to answer the question. No, well, I guess I didn't answer my first one. Ooh, that's a tough. I don't even know, to be honest. Phew. Me putting a team. Honestly, I'm starting Yaya. I'm starting Yaya.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you.
I'm starting my man Yaya Toure.
Can't be mad at that.
I'm in the Premier League, so I gotta put Super Frank on the bench. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm putting my coach on the bench. I'm putting my coach on the bench, and I'm putting Xavi. I'm selling him. You get a lot of money for
Oh,
Xavi.
you get a lot of money for Xavi. Yeah.
He's in all the Heineken commercials. You get a lot of money for Xavi.
But also, like, when
You
you
remember
read, what?
You remember the
Yeah.
Champions League commercials? That he was drinking Heineken.
What's worse, those are the
Oh,
Lay's ones, or
No, the Pepsi. I hate the Pepsi ones. Make me cringe. I hate them all though. I wish they did not. The Champions League commercials are the most cringy things in the entire world. The ones that have the athletes in them. The
Yeah,
ones
yeah,
that
yeah.
don't are
Yeah,
fine.
fine.
It's
Yeah,
the ones
fine.
where they got like Messi and Pogba like playing keep ups with a Pepsi football. I was like, neither one of them wants to be here
oh yeah.
wearing this Pepsi shirt.
But pre
The
that one, the
Pepsi
Beckham
jacket.
with like Ronaldinho when they're wearing like gladiator gear.
I don't know if I remember that.
I was like, oh, 06. That's old.
It was Pepsi?
I think it was Pepsi. Yeah. Pepsi, Beckham, Ronaldinho commercial. Okay, for my last one, I'm going more attacking.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you, it's again current, but I like the idea of doing older. I should have done that. But okay, so for current, Mbappe, Haaland, Bukayo Saka.
That's easy.
Really?
Mbappe starts.
Okay.
Holland comes off the bench. It's on Bukayo Saka. Get at me.
Do you think that
Don't at me.
he could make more selling him than? So why are you selling Saka?
Well, it's nothing against Saka. I'm
Yeah.
just starting the best player in the world.
Yeah.
And then I'm starting the best goal scorer in the Premier League, or I'm
On the
putting the
bench.
best scorer
Yeah,
in the on the bench. So it's nothing against Saka. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess in any of these things, it's nothing against any of them because they're all like arguably the best
The
at one
best.
point in time
Yeah.
in their position. But I mean, if we're just going by numbers, it's just a numbers game.
It is a numbers game.
I'll get more goals with both of them.
Yeah.
And I'll also get. I mean, you sell any three of those players right now, you're getting a king's ransom anyway, so it don't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah. Yeah. England's
You know,
England's
like-
2-time in a row goal player of the year at 22.
Yeah, Yeah, yeah. I mean, the argument could be made like, is Saka more valuable than Kylian Mbappe or Holland on the transfer market?
Yeah, because of
I
age and
would
everything. Yeah.
because of age and
Just hit
nationality.
22. Yeah.
And he's English.
Yeah.
I mean, he would probably go for more, or you could make the argument he
Yeah, I
probably
mean, at
will
least
go
more
for
than Holland,
more.
I would think. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I need to get on transfer market.
Because also, like, I was
Keep
gonna
we
do a, what? I was gonna
no
do
keep
all
on.
winger. I was gonna do all wingers in England and just say like, I mean, but I thought that was interesting. Okay, I would think. I mean, I would definitely start Mbappe first.
Got to start Bobby.
Got to. And then I don't think
Got
that
to
there's
start.
a wrong. You would be happy with either of those off the bench. Obviously, one would fit into another one more than Holland, but like Saka would probably fit into obviously the wing more than Holland would, but it doesn't matter. Thought Holland could score 3 goals a game with 9 players on his team against 11. So
Probably
yeah,
true. He's strong enough to do it.
strong. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
so
All right.
that being said, we got a couple. I mean, you brought up Ballon d'Or earlier. Who do you think is going to win it?
I mean, I think I know Messi's going to win
You
it.
think he's going to get it?
I
Number 8.
think I know that.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, who do I think should win is another question.
Who do you think
But I
should win
think
then?
Erling Haaland.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to argue. It's hard to argue that.
If I'm being true to me, I give it to the Norwegian boy.
Okay.
But Messi's gonna get it.
And for
He
the
won the
and are
first
you
World
then are you
Cup.
mad that Messi's getting it?
I don't care
Do you think
anymore.
do you think it's unfair?
I I mean, unfair. I mean, it's a popularity contest.
Yeah.
He's more popular. He did a more popular thing.
That's a good
Most
way to
liked
look at it.
photo on Instagram. So I mean,
Yeah.
for what it is, I couldn't be upset. I mean, if it was like where like for example there was like a some sort of metric that you could use to say like, oh yeah, like here's a coefficient if you're in this league and like this many goals and then like there's also like a coefficient say like you play your Man City and you score 3 goals against Burnley, that's worth 1 point. But if you score 1 goal against Arsenal, that's worth 2 points.
Yeah.
Like if there was like some sort of rating system where you just put in their season and it crunched numbers, it was like, hey, that's an app idea. We should do that.
That's amazing.
But like just like a system by which you could say like, okay, like Messi's score at the end of the
Right.
2022 was or 23 is 2005 and Erling Haaland was 2003.
Yeah.
He should have scored 4 more goals against the bottom half of the table team. And
I mean,
he
yeah. To your point, like
So
I feel like if Messi had done what he did, everything, and but he did it. Maybe he played his club football not in France. Then it'd probably be a different question. I don't know. It'd probably be more
no, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
valid.
like if you were in a top
Yeah.
four league
Yeah.
or top five, I don't know if they said they were in or out. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you were in the Premier League or Spain,
Yeah.
possibly Germany or Italy,
Possibly.
they would say, oh yeah, like you actually had to play football for
Yeah.
38 games
Yeah.
and be serious.
Because it's hard. It is hard to say, oh, like, I mean, while it's not a terrible season by any stretch of the imagination, it's somewhat of a lull of a season for him. But also, when you put into the fact that he was in France, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, maybe France is not as farmer league as they say. But I mean, yeah, I would think, for me, I'm obviously going to say I want to see the 8th Ballon d'Or
Sure.
happen. And obviously, you know, had this been any other season where City didn't win a treble, and Holland didn't score an insane amount of goals and set the record
Broke the
in
record.
England. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's the tough thing about it. Like if it goes to Holland, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. You know, if it goes to Messi, it's kind of the same thing. Like, yeah, it makes sense, but also not as much sense as going to Holland, I think. I mean, Was he on a better team? Absolutely. And a harder league,
Was
though.
Erling Haaland on a better team?
I think so, yeah. It's just as far as like function, like this
Oh yeah.
PSG team may have better, I don't know, talent up top, but aside from that, they had nothing. I mean, the function, they don't function. They still don't really
Yeah,
function.
I'm blaming it on the coach. Blame it
Yeah.
on the recruitment.
Yeah. I mean, the cities run, I mean, incredibly well. So,
Yeah.
but again,
No
that doesn't take away
actually
from what Holland
football
does
club.
or did. Yeah, you're right. So, but who do you think is the biggest snub then?
Do you mean by snub? You mean
Didn't even,
didn't
yeah.
make it on the short list?
Yeah.
Why don't you go first this time?
That's a tough one. I don't know. Because, like, people are like, Manchester, or Marcus Rashford. I'm like, yeah, he had a pretty good first, like, 3/4 of a season, but
Yeah.
he was kind of nowhere in the World Cup. I mean, maybe Enzo. Enzo really came to life in the World Cup. I'm basing a lot of this off of the World Cup, And that being said, obviously Holland didn't play in it, but it's hard. It's hard because, yeah, I think I would say Enzo. I mean, obviously you can also think of goalkeepers, and in this case, like Emmy had a really good season.
He's on the list.
Oh, he is on the list. On the short list.
Emiliano Martinez.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna say
No, he's on the full. He's on the full list.
Okay.
You want the short list?
No, I mean, sure. I'll say
I don't
Enzo.
have the short list.
I'll say Enzo.
Okay. I'm
But
looking
nah,
at
'cause
this
he
list.
really-
I'm looking at this list.
Okay.
All right. I see a lot of names that I respect. Ilkay Gundogan. I respect that. Nico Barella. I have no idea how Colomani ended up on this list. He blew the World Cup. He doesn't deserve to be on this list. Okay. I see Harry Kane on this list.
I think.
Kim Jin.
Yeah. I won't say it.
All right. I'll see. I mean, I don't know. I mean, all the players that I think should be on
Yeah,
the
I
list.
agree.
Like I'm trying, like there's no like horrendous. I mean, if I want, like if I want to be if I want to show my bias,
Hmm.
I only see 2 Inter players on this list.
Dang.
Okay, excuse me, 3. Okay, no, 2. I was
Lautaro?
correct. Nico
Is he
Barella and Martinez.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. They should be.
they made it to a Champions League final.
Yeah. Oh, Nana.
Okay, he's on there.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Okay, that's fair. He's at Man U now. But yeah, okay,
Yeah.
Onana's on there. And then, I mean, the midfield, I mean, Nico wasn't in the midfield myself. Put a Turkish on the list. Put my man Hakan Şahanoglu
You love that
on
guy.
the motherfucking list. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't scoring goals all season.
Yeah, no.
Playing
no.
the midfield like nobody's
I think
business.
it's
What, you don't
Italy.
want
I
to put
think
him on
it's
the
the
list?
Italian league. No one's really paying them much attention right now, and here they are sneaking into every final, in every in the
every
Champions
division in
League.
Europe.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully Italian football is really like back for good, and they can sort out their finances and I don't know, make this league watchable again. But who knows?
Uh-huh.
Who knows?
Okay. All right.
What else? Is that everything?
I think so. Yeah, we start. I mean, let's see. So buy one, sell one, bench one. Ballon d'Or snub. Man City get the 4-peat.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, so I'll just ask you one more question before you jump off, then catch you with a free one. So I mean, Saudi. So I think the Saudi
that's
Pro.
right.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Okay, so yeah, okay, we'll make this real easy. So
Okay.
we always like to play this hypothetical game where we're famous, rich footballers, and we have the option to choose which confederation we pledge our allegiance to, and if we want to go play in Saudi Pro League and make buckets of money, or remain in the Prem and make a measly £250 per week. God forbid. So I guess we'll ask the question. So question, Brooks, what? Would you go and play in the Saudi Pro League in your prime, and or stay in the Premier League and make thousands of dollars a week instead of millions?
So the question was basically that you asked me was like it was half, right? It was like, okay, you're 21 years old, you're in a top European club, you're playing Champions League. Let's say you're on 250 a week. Would you stay with that European club for 250 a week, or would you go to a Saudi Arabian club for double that, 500,000 a week, right?
That's the question. The answer is absolutely not. No, I'm staying. 500? No, I'm staying.
What would it take you to go there?
4x.
Dang, $1 million a week?
$1 million a week.
Maybe that's a totally different question. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Because I would say
I don't remember what I asked, but yeah, if it's double,
it was double.
If
It was
it's double,
150 to 3, but we just made it 250 to 5. So
I'm probably I'm still.
I'll
I mean,
stay-
24. Yeah, I'm staying. I'm
staying. If I'm a young kid, 21, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, whatever, like you can always go to Saudi. Always. It's
Yeah.
always going to be. I mean, who knows? Maybe the money won't. Maybe it won't be there. But as it looks like, it's going to be there for many years to come.
Yeah. Well, actually, so that's the thing. I was reading today in the paper, which means I was on.
The internet.
Gee whiz. They were saying so. Like right now, the Saudi Pro League, like no regulation. They can buy whoever they want for $3 billion. Do anything they want and need to get players to come over there. And but one of the things they want is they want to participate in the Champions League.
Right.
So the thought is, okay, well, if you want to participate in the Champions League, you have to follow financial fair play and all the other rules from your UEFA.
Right.
You ain't, you're not running the circus anymore. You got to do all those rules. So that means they would have to operate just like, let's just say, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, Madrid. Now all of a sudden they can't offer these crazy contracts. So by way of them trying to buy their way into soccer and buy their way into Europe, they're actually going to buy themselves out. Because now all of a sudden they can't say, Damari Gray, come play at Etihad or Etihad with your old Jordan Henderson and Steven Gerrard and make, £800,000 a week. We can't pay you that. Now we can only pay you like, the 120 you were making. It's like, oh no, I'm going to stay at Everton.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay at Everton. I'm going to try to find a way to play for like Liverpool's academy. There's no longer a compelling reason to go play for the Saudi Pro League.
Right.
So it's like either they stay the Saudi Pro League and no one really watches it. Let's be honest. Like the league might be good. I don't know. I've only seen one game.
I don't have any interest in knowing though.
Huh?
I don't have an interest in knowing either. Really.
I do. I actually, to be honest,
Okay.
I feel like at this point, I'll be honest, enough good players have gone over there to where I'm interested to see the spectacle. Like this seems like a spectacle league where you have like some guys that are still good going over there. They're probably gonna run through you, but maybe not. It's a spectacle. I would, if it was on Apple TV Plus or Sport, I would watch it.
Throw it on. Yeah.
But exactly. I mean, I guess the point is, how long does the spectacle last? So anyway, the point is, if they want to buy their way into Europe or any other competition like that, or I feel like there was one other thing that like they aren't quite in that they want to be in.
Yeah, the European Union.
Yo, that's crazy. So
listen, I had to buy my way in. I had to get there somehow. You can't just say, "Yo, let me into this competition." No, you gotta get there.
They're like, "Yo, can we be in Europe?" But yeah. So that's the thing. So I'm like, I don't even know what I was asking or saying anymore. All I was saying is I'm not worried. Like no one should be worried that the Saudi Pro League is going to take over.
I agree 100%.
Like, they're also, and another thing I thought about, they're doing the Premier League a favor. Like, I know we talked about it on last show. Liverpool are idiots for not taking their money or at least calling their bluff.
Yeah.
It's like they're buying like players you don't want for tens of millions of dollars more than what they're worth. In some cases, hundreds.
Yeah.
And
Like, where was this when we
they're-
needed to
it's
get
like-
rid of Aubameyang and Ozil?
Yeah,
Although
exactly.
I love both
exactly.
of them, by the way. But yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
yeah, but like, yeah, there comes a point where certain players are moved on.
Yeah.
It's like Didier Drogba could have went for 150
Yeah, just call
after
him up
winning
now.
the
Hey, I got this
Champions
guy.
League
You've heard of
final.
him. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he just won the Champions League final in Munich
Yeah.
against Bayern. How
Yep.
much you got?
Yeah. No, it's a
Then
good
he went to
point.
Galatasaray for free. Shout out Galatasaray though. Yo, shout out Galatasaray, yo. It was a beautiful. That's a beautiful team. That 2012-13 team. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wesley Sneijder.
Yes, sir.
Drogba, yeah.
Yo, beautiful thing. Okay, I'm done, Brooks. I don't have anything else. You got anything else?
No, I mean, I'm just glad we were able to do another one. So hopefully we can do
Yeah.
another one before I leave.
We will.
All right. Cool.
Okay, guys.
Well,
Thanks for rocking with us. We'll see you in a few.